Do you ever hear people talk about the Sons of Saint Gregory?
Oh yeah, up in Belfast, the wine region. The Italian sector, they talk about us all the time.
Listen, I think we'll never be forgotten. I think that we made such an impact on the world, possibly the universe. And I really truly believe that if it wasn't for a few things here and there that put a glitch into it, we'd still be on top. That's what I have to say about that.
Between 2020 and 2022, documentary filmmaker Trevor Cartwright and his cameraman Keith Jones set out to uncover the truth behind the 2009 Haley River murders and their connection to the Sons of Saint Gregory. On October 15, 2022, they conducted their final interview.
Just keep filming everything that's going to happen. I just want to make sure we capture it, okay?
That's a lot.
You can do it.
You want me to film you?
Well, no, try not to film me. Just like...
You want me to film this?
Yeah. This is going to be what it's all been leading up to. Is this interview? No, don't film me. Film the road.
St. Gregory, a city of roughly 4,000 people. It lies on the western side of Haley River, across from Steel City, which sits on the east. Just your average quiet small town. Everyone knows each other. Good people. When that cooler was found along the Haley, everyone got really excited. Really effing excited.
Thank you for joining us. Tonight, a cold case from out of a cooler found along the Haley River Trail on St. Gregory's outskirts. What lay inside now baffling police investigators. Contents: a bloody jacket, cocaine, and a switchblade knife. All linked to the 2009 Haley River cold case.
Those first few days really had us going. Was this going to break our biggest cold case? Our only cold case? Enough time passed, and we realized we weren't getting any other answers. Aside from the contents linked to the homicide, there was nothing else. No fingerprints, no new DNA, nothing. It was like 2009 all over again.
Can you talk about the Riverside murders?
It was all anybody was talking about at the time. We've never seen that before or since.
All right, so this is it. Now Kowalski, the federal informant, found right about here. The Monroe woman, about 100 yards down there off into the brush. Now Dave Mack, he was found about a quarter mile down on the shoreline of the river. The river. It's peaceful, isn't it? It's supposed to be.
How many of the murder victims did you know?
Yeah, I knew two. I knew Dave and Mandy. Dave was kind of that cool older guy that we kind of hung around with. He would give us cigarettes, cigars. He would even, hook us up with some booze. Mandy was my babysitter. When I was younger. She was just a really fun person. With Dave, it was sad. But with Mandy, it was heartbreaking.
For Molly Monroe, sister to victim Mandy Monroe, there is no forgetting. Her sister's unsolved murder follows her every day.
Mandy was a free spirit. She always was just so optimistic and loved life. Maybe she was too naive.
Do you know why Mandy was on the trail so early?
Mandy loved being outside, going for walks, hiking. She was kind of a nature lover. And the trail runs right along the river. She loved the river. There usually weren't a lot of people out that early in the morning, and I guess she just liked the time alone. She really wanted to be an actress. She did some local modeling and even starred in a student film, but that was about it. It's hard to get out of St. Gregory. She always had all these dreams.
Your sister's death is still considered a cold case. Do you think the police did everything in their power to find her killer?
Truthfully, I feel like they treated my sister like an afterthought.
It was an awful tragedy. But St. Gregory's a good town, full of good, honest people.
Most in St. Gregory chose to turn a blind eye, but Burke Dennings is not like most people. As a journalist in St. Gregory's local paper, he fought an apathetic system, and he's still fighting.
The murders by the riverside were just a small, albeit tragic part of the secret history of St. Gregory that goes back many years. For this town's residents, it was a facet of their lives which they could generally ignore. Now it was out there for all to see.
St. Gregory was the safest place to grow up in. As long as you didn't cause trouble with the Sons, they would watch out for you. You'd be pretty safe.
Who are the Sons of Saint Gregory?
Well, everybody in the department knew about the Sons. Some people use the word legendary, not me.
Those guys were bad acts. No one really liked to talk about them though. It was kind of weird. It was an interesting vibe.
What can you tell us about the Sons of Saint Gregory?
Well, the Sons used to run the neighborhood, which is pretty pathetic.
We get these ridiculous stories come through about a crime family running small-time hustles or harassing locals.
This town is so small. They were always running around, hassling people about money they loaned out, all sorts of bullshit.
Sometimes there'd be a shooting, or you'd hear about people going missing. Nothing could be proven. Our editor was incentivized not to publish any stories about the Sons.
People are always trying to sensationalize things. So a couple guys around town are a little rowdy. Every town's got its group of characters. Just like every town's got somewhere sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
What can I say? I was bored. I was compiling all these stories that were getting passed up. I am working to get my book about the Sons and the history of St. Gregory published. I'm contending with numerous lawsuits, but I have a good feeling. The Castelletto family has been a part of St. Gregory for years. You know, they were the ones to go to if you needed a favor, a loan, or some help. In the old days, they were quite benevolent. The family's patriarch, Dominic, was known in the community and well respected.
When you walked into a place, people, they knew who you were. They knew you wouldn't take any flack from anybody.
And we ran a lot of coke.
Tut!
What?
Don't say that on camera.
They don't care if I say that on camera.
It's admissible.
Statute of limitations.
What?
Statute of limitations.
That doesn't mean anything. And it's statute of limitations, not statue. We have no comment on running cocaine. Can you cut that last part out?
Always trying to cut me out.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
The Sons grew more powerful over the years and eventually ran every dirty deal in St. Gregory. Illegal gambling, loan sharking, numerous assaults, drug trafficking, prostitution, you name it. They earned a reputation as a vigilante group that quietly ran the town. If you didn't feel comfortable going to the police, the Sons were an alternative. They fixed people's problems, one way or another.
If you saw a truck, you better be running. So I saw them beat the crap out of a couple people. I mean, it was really hard to ignore them. You would just look down the street and see them beating somebody, and you'd be like, that's pretty cool.
They pulled a gun on me a couple of times.
They pulled a gun on you?
Well, with the money.
This is how things went in the 90s and the early 2000s. But things were changing in the organization. In 2005, it was agreed that a successor should take control of the family. Dominic would remain in the role of counsel. Of Dominic's 4 sons, Stevie, Tut, Al, and Georgie, one stood to inherit control of the family.
Georgie took off a few years back.
And it's all we got to say about that.
But he left me his house.
Tut!
Why? That's pretty cool, right? Nice digs.
And Al, he's not really in contact with us anymore.
Yeah, no contact, no comment. Asswipe.
At the top of the list was Al Castelletto. Instead, Dominic chooses to designate his son-in-law, Mike Mazurski, as Don of the family.
There was always bad blood between him and the boss.
That's because you and Al are always hashing it out.
I can't talk to my own brother?
Not behind the boss's back.
Did you know Mike Mazurski?
Yeah, of course. He was my neighbor. We used to play basketball together. It was pretty cool. He was a cool older guy, and I found out he ran the Sons. I was like, holy shit.
Were you aware that he was the Don of the Sons of Saint Gregory?
I understood what I was stepping into. I spent a year working with Steel City Security, but because of the circumstances, I wasn't able to continue on with that outfit. And since my former employer was a certifiable shithead, I had trouble finding employment locally. A friend of mine from St. Gregory reached out and offered me a gig protecting Mike. I didn't ask questions. It wasn't my place. I needed the cash, and Mike was ready to pay. And boy did he. That guy threw money around. Most of my work was focused around public gatherings. Bars, parties, strip clubs. So I've seen some things. Mike could blow through a few thousand in a night, just showing everyone a good time. Mike was a fun guy, at least back at the beginning. He was always cracking jokes. He never seemed like the gangster that everybody made him out to be. The guy lived a rock star life,
I mean, he looked like a rock star. That was the side I saw. The times that I was there, it was just a big party. Booze, broads, drugs. Things could get out of hand in situations like that. I did have to break a few faces now and again, but it was all pretty standard stuff.
Mike was already involved in the family business and had cozied up to Dominic. He started taking a more proactive role in the decision making.
It was my job to do what Dominic wanted, and Dominic wanted boss to run the organization, no questions asked.
The filmmakers seek out Mike's daughter, Rachel, for further insight into what life was like living in a suburban house of crime.
Were you aware of your father's criminal activities?
I grew up with it, so I was and I wasn't. But I really wasn't because they were just so loud. It was always, I gotta go talk to the boys, or the sons are waiting. They were around all the time growing up. I feel like my friends didn't even want to come over here when they were here.
I always wondered what her part was. If she went and did secret missions for the boss, and there's money we never saw.
They were just obnoxious and loud and, quite frankly, annoying. I don't think any of them have much up here. They probably couldn't even run a lemonade stand if you asked them to.
You know, c'est la vie.
The family's role in the neighborhood began to change as well. Rumors of moving cocaine, that went on for a year until the murders along the river.
Did you know that you were under police surveillance at your bowling alley?
You know, if I am, hey, maybe the fuzz will pick up some tips on how to bowl. Maybe that'll give them something to do in their off time instead of hassling good, innocent people
He should
like
be
us.
looking out for stuff like that instead of trying to increase an average he can't increase.
Says you.
At the time, I was just a patrolman on some shit beat in the SGPD. And so yeah, opportunity to join narcotics, to investigate the Sons. You bet your ass I'm on that squad.
What was the investigation like?
That was about a solid 7 months of research, sort of digging up anything we could, trying to make connections, make inroads, because these motherfuckers were slick. Did a really good job covering their tracks. And everyone we approached, they had their opinion. Love them or hate them, though. Nobody talked. Then we finally made a break. The Blue Fox. The Blue Fox was a bar that the Sons were having their meetings at. Then a body turns up on the shoreline. Throat cut. Guy by the name of Dave Mack. Small time, but still pretty well connected over in Steel City. We sort of parsed all his connections. One name came up, Rick O'Shea, alias Ricardo.
Rick O'Shea has his own perspective of how events transpired during that fateful week.
Yeah, it was fucked up when I heard about it. I mean, the kid was kind of annoying. He was always around, but he kind of grew on me. And when I found out he got whacked, it kind of pissed me off. I wasn't settled by it. The kid, he was a good kid, and there's no reason for him to be fucking whacked like that.
Rick O'Shea was the closest we came to a tangible suspect. We were so sure he was our guy. Just one look at this kid, and I knew immediately he was involved in something. Definitely involved in something.
Yeah, it pissed me off as fuck, man. I was getting questioned for weeks. I get it. I understand. I was friends. Well, I wasn't exactly friends with him, but he was a part of the group, and that's fine. Listen, I got nothing to hide. I got nothing to do with anything. I'm going to give these cops anything they want. I want them off my back. Anyone who doesn't give cops what they're asking, obviously has shit to hide. So it's fine with me. I just want them to find this fucker.
Turns out he was not involved. Beyond knowing Dave Mack.
Were you ever worried that you're going to get pinned for the murder?
Absolutely not. No, zero chance. Look, if you're going to pin me for a murder, you better have evidence. You have my DNA, you have my fingerprints. I have multiple alibis where I was that night. I have nothing to hide. Lie detector tests don't even stand up in court these days, so I would say offer me one, but it doesn't mean shit anyway. No, zero chance. I want to find this fucker as good as everyone else does. Because this fucker's still out there, and it could happen again.
So then 2 more bodies, same thing, throats cut. And we come to find out one of them was a federal drug informant. And this is when shit goes bananas.
The only reason we're still talking about this is because an FBI agent got killed just down the way from her.
Tony Kowalski was not an FBI agent. That was a rumor spreading around the neighborhood. Allegedly, he offered information on the Sons to the FBI in exchange for avoiding serving time on a misdemeanor weapons charge. When Tony turned up deceased, everything came out into the open.
The murders shone a spotlight on the Sons' activities that no one could ignore.
Was Mandy Monroe connected to either of the other victims?
No. No connection. Just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Knowing that this case hasn't been solved takes its toll on people. I just want some closure.
I can't think of anyone who would want Mac dead. Just for whatever reason. However, there's one shady guy that I could think of that could. But again, I don't want to point any fingers. I'm not trying to cause any troubles with different groups or whatnot. The only person that I could possibly think of, his name was Renee.
Most only discuss the 3 murders by the river. What everyone forgets is the warehouse double murder that happened 1 week prior. This was in neighboring Steel City. One of the victims was an alleged associate to Mike named Leroy Strummer. Here you can see from security footage 2 subjects approaching. The quality is poor, but you can see Mike Mazursky here. And another individual, dressed in black. This is the guy I was trying to identify, and I came to know as Renee.
Who is Renee? Well, that's what everybody down at Homicide kept asking.
I don't have many good memories of him.
Renee. Well, that's a name I haven't heard in quite a long time. Renee. You know, my feeling about that is, I wish I never would have heard of the name Renee.
He's a slying, sneaky motherfucker.
No known photograph exists of Renee. The only likeness comes from a police sketch, as described by a witness.
Nobody knew anything about him. Was he a ghost? A cipher, maybe?
I never trusted the guy. Boss liked him, and boss, I never tread on him. But I didn't trust the son of a bitch.
He was extremely creepy. Always wearing the same clothes. Honestly, I don't even know if that man bathed.
Did he smell?
Yes. Terrible.
Best we could tell was he was in his 20s, possibly Ukrainian, wore a lot of black. Maybe he was goth, I don't know. That's just speculation on my part.
I was at my girlfriend's brother's party, and he was there, and we were playing, I don't even know what the fuck we were playing, some board game or some shit. And it was him versus someone else for the finals. And he fucking pulled a knife. Everyone stood up and we sat back and we said, what are you doing? What are you doing? And, we calmed his ass down, but it was completely random and it was completely weird. And we were ready to fucking knock his ass out. Hey, he pulled a knife. I would have fucking cracked his skull if he did anything else in that instance. He's lucky I didn't. Now that I think of it, Mac was dead 2 days later. So, again, I'm not pointing fingers. I don't know if this Renee guy has anything to do with it, but, 2 days later after this weird-ass fucking incident, Mac was dead.
Did you ever mention anything to the police?
I didn't. Absolutely not. No. I'm not in the business of ratting. I've never been a rat. It's not what I do. It's not what I stand for. It's not how I was raised. I would, of course, not throw someone under the bus if I didn't know for sure. And even if I did know for sure, I wouldn't throw him under the bus. I might handle it myself, or we might handle it ourselves.
Was Renee ever a suspect?
The name Renee did pop up on our radar.
Did you ever question him?
Nope. Never had the chance.
But Renee was connected to the SONS.
Allegedly.
Why is so little known of Renee?
Well, the guy simply vanished. In the thin air. But he did have one connection. Fucking Mike Mazurski.
When did your father and Renee meet?
That was 2009. I remember because I got a part in a movie that year.
That was the same year as the Riverside murders.
It was, wasn't it? That was gruesome and sad. My dad was really stressed out that week.
Now, I'd been after that motherfucker for a long time. I was trying for months to intercept him. So we have his name, right? And we have the location, and all eyes are on me. So I'm back to staking out the Blue Fox. These things, like, you never forget them. It was 4:32 p.m. on a Tuesday. I finally got in, finally made contact. And here I think everything's going good. I make my intentions known. And I say to Mike that I'm interested in joining his organized crime ring. And then he said something to me. Something I'll never forget. He said, and he laughed, he said, "I'm not doing this again." And he went to the restroom, and that was it. Mazurski and the SONS just vanished. It was like they never existed. Everything, all of our leads, no arrests made, case went cold. Drug running, gone.
The cops are all over the boss like cheap cologne.
Plus, there was this guy at the bar, always hassling the boss, like he was trying to be friends or something.
Yeah, the boss was like, I gotta get away from this guy.
That was an undercover cop.
What?
No way! No way!
Whoa, I never pegged him for a cop. What the hell?
When you have a colossal fuck up like that, someone's gonna take the fall.
You were a scapegoat.
I was. And despite the case we built, no arrests made, no suspects.
I mean, the SONS disappearing was a big deal. They were a big part of the neighborhood, and then all of a sudden one day they were gone. I heard that they moved to Brazil. I heard that they moved to California. I heard of one of them was in my Uncle Tommy's trunk, and I looked, he wasn't. That was about the time when people started connecting the dots about the Sons and the murders.
Do you believe the rumors that the Sons were somehow responsible for Mandy's death?
There are a lot of rumors, and it's hard to know what to believe. But would I put it past them?
After the Riverside murders, things quieted down. You didn't really hear much about the Sons. But there was always a healthy amount of rumors. Stories of illegal gambling, moonshine, and running more cocaine through St. Gregory into Steel City. The Sons used jet skis to transport their product along the river.
What do you know about the jet ski drug running operation?
What do I know about it? You know, I'd like to tell you I know a lot about it, but you know what? Just, that was never given to me. I was never privy to that information.
I got to ride a jet ski. The coolest thing ever. Mike was in my backyard one day, and we happened to be talking, and he was like, "Have you ever ridden a jet ski before?" That night, I was hauling ass down the Haley River.
We made a lot of money. We left him out because he didn't believe in it. But we made a lot of money. And you got some of it too.
You know, I've gotten over it.
Attention to the situation occurred after residents complained about noises occurring in the early hours.
It was about a good year before the Sons reappeared, and I wanted them so fucking bad I could taste it. I lost sleep over it. But again, no arrests made, no leads followed, nothing pursued. No one would listen to me.
Why didn't you keep pursuing the Sons?
We didn't have anything to pursue. Plenty of hot-headed assholes wanted to take them down. But there just wasn't enough evidence to justify that.
So the Sons' operations ran smoothly.
Not quite. Things started to get a bit dangerous for Mazursky after he publicly resurfaced. There were numerous house explosions.
Is it true that you ran a moonshine distillery?
Yeah, we ran a moonshine distillery. Started around 2012. And it was a beautiful operation. You know, the boss finally had a great idea to use my idea to run the White Lightning. I tell you, we had a great system. We had guys moving it in cars. We had people on the street getting the word out. It was beautiful.
I somehow wanted to be a part of them. And, you know, I had an opportunity. You know, we were in high school and it was about 5 or 6 of us, and Mike made the money rain.
How long did your operation run before the incident?
Tell him.
1 year.
And then the distillery blew up and the boss was almost killed.
The boss wasn't almost killed.
He was at the house when it blew up.
That happened around 4 a.m. It woke up the whole block. I remember walking outside and just smelling this burntness, and I couldn't put my finger on it. And then I heard from behind me this cursing. This person was like, fuck this, fuck that, you know, and I was like, who is yelling at 4 a.m. walking down the block? And I turned around, and it was Mike.
He narrowly escaped. Maybe a couple cuts and bruises.
Bullshit.
You always take his side.
Someone's got to.
You know, I always figured, you and the boss, you got about the same amount of sense.
He was walking past me all disheveled. His hair was burnt. His shirt was ripped. His pants, I mean, the back of it, you could see his ass. The smell, I cannot forget the smell of that man at that time at 4 a.m.
Do you think Mike held you responsible for the distillery explosion?
I never heard the end of it. Anytime I did anything, the boss would be like, sure it's not going to blow up, Stevie? I'm not going to die in an explosion. Am I, Stevie?
Well, the moonshine thing was your idea.
Yeah. And it was a great idea.
Until it blew up.
You know, I always had suspicions about that explosion. Always.
Not your theory again.
Yeah, I think somebody rigged that house to blow. And I think they knew the boss was going to be there. You know what? There was always something fishy about that whole thing. You know, but the boss never wanted to hear it.
All my life, like I said, I wanted to be a part of the Sons. You know, Tut and Steve were cool, but Mike started to give me the cold shoulder. I can remember one day I was playing basketball, and you know, I saw him walking down the alley, and I was like, "Hey, Mike, you wanna play ball?" And he didn't say anything to me. He just grabbed my ball. He shot it like he was Michael Jordan, which, you know, we all know he's not. And he missed. And he just walked over to my ball. I thought he was gonna, you know, give it back to me. He pulls out a gun and just shoots my ball. Like, what? I couldn't even fathom what he was doing. I was just like, that's my ball. What are you doing? Are you gonna give me some money for that? And he turned around. He was just like, that could be you. And then he walked away. At that point, I was done.
We had this party at a high-class strip club one night, VIP room. And it's getting to be 3 in the morning, and things are starting to settle down. And Mike fucking sloshed. He starts talking about his sins and atonement. I didn't say anything. I just let him talk. He says it's about respect and disrespect. He kept going on like that until I drove him home. And the next time I saw him, he didn't say much. He put this wall up between us, cold.
What were things like in the years leading up to his disappearance?
Sketchy. There were many times he was almost killed.
Mike was nearly killed by a motorist one night while walking around the neighborhood. He dove into the bushes to avoid being hit.
Mike was concerned someone was trying to kill him. There was a shooting outside a nightclub, and that was enough to make him skittish. And that's just how it went for several months. But Mike started to change. He was just getting more and more paranoid. I tried to assure him of his safety, but the man was convinced someone was trying to kill him. And I guess he was right.
Was it normal for Mike to have so many near-death experiences?
You don't live this kind of life without knowing the risks.
We dealt with death on a daily basis.
Well, you know, it really wasn't that bad.
It wasn't?
At least not back in the old days. You know, after 2009, it sort of became a yearly thing.
Mike never liked to talk about why he felt there was a target on his back. The life he lived, I guess he always felt like death was close.
It all came to a head after a botched murder attempt at a bar left him with a permanent limp.
The boss never had an injury.
Yeah, no injuries.
Sure, people were always trying to kill him.
Left and right.
He always got away, though.
He was shot at a party.
Oh, that!
We weren't invited to that party.
Fuck. That's when everything changed. It was another night of partying at this bar. I can't remember the name. Just like any other night. Everyone's having a good time. And then I see him. This guy in a hoodie. He's cutting through the crowd. He's walking toward us. And I see him pulling a pistol from his pants. You experience time differently in these situations. Everything goes slow, but you're still fighting to be quicker. I grab this asshole's arm. I try to disarm him, but he gets a round off and it hits Mike in the knee. It was so goddamn loud. Mike's screaming, and instantly everyone's heading for the exits. Before I know it, Mr. Hoodie's gone like a fucking ninja. I grab Mike, drag him out to the car, and we get the fuck out of there. I saved his life. If I hadn't intercepted that pistol, he would have died right there. Do you think he saw it that way? Fuck no. He fired me the next day.
You were crying the blues that you weren't invited to that party.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were. You said you couldn't believe that the boss didn't invite us.
Well, maybe I was a little upset. But that was before I heard the boss got shot.
No, it was after. Kept saying, I wish I was there to see the boss get shot.
Why are you making this up? Making up all these lies. I didn't say that.
Yeah, he did.
You know, I gotta smack you.
Go ahead, I dare you.
Nah, I got too much sense to be violent.
Though the former sons trade insults and threats, the camaraderie between the brothers is undeniable.
Boss used to get me Cubans all the time.
During a moment while Toot lights Steve's cigar, a hidden truth slips out.
He's smoking all the good ones right now.
Is this passing comment an indication that the brothers know more than they're willing to share?
When was the last time you saw Mike Mazursky?
Autumn of 2016 was the last anyone saw him.
It wasn't long after that Mike disappeared completely and the organization officially dissolved. That was the final death knell for the Sons of Saint Gregory.
What happened to Mike Mazursky?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? What happened to Mike Mazursky?
The last person to see Mike was Mark Castelletto, nephew to Dominic and accountant to the Sons of Saint Gregory.
Well, Mike called me up. It was about 4 in the morning. He starts cursing me out, saying he's been trying to reach me. But this is the first time hearing about it. No one told me I was supposed to get in touch with him. I apologized and I said, I'll help you out with whatever you need. He tells me I got to see him early, real early, but first I have to get all the cash from the lockbox. No one knew, but all the son's money was in a lockbox in my basement. So first thing in the morning, I get the money out of the lockbox and I put it in a big envelope. I tell you, there must have been about $50,000 altogether. He also wanted my little black book, along with all the son's IOUs and all the receipts I had. It's a lot of stuff.
Did you ask why he wanted the money?
No, I wasn't going to question him even if I wanted to. Well, maybe I should have said something to someone. I think about that sometimes. Then I went to go see Mike. We never took that much money out all at once. And here I am walking around with it tucked in my coat. I prayed I wouldn't accidentally get robbed. When I got there, right away I knew something was wrong. Mike was just there sitting at the table with his gun. He asked for my little black book, so I just gave it to him. I set the envelope on the table. Mike opened up the envelope and he poured the money all on the table. Everything the Sons had on the table. Then I see Mike pointing his gun at me.
Easy, man. Jesus.
He asked me where the rest of the money was. I didn't know what to say. I didn't take any of his money. Before I could say anything, he asked if I was still loyal. I said, yeah. I'm loyal, Mike. Trust me. Yes, I'm loyal, Mike. I'm loyal. I'm loyal. I thought I was gonna die. Mike put the gun away. He scooped all the money and IOUs into the bag. I just stood there and watched him. He gave me a $100 bill. And then he just left, laughing out the door. Mike just didn't take the money, he took every IOU, and there were almost 1,000. Well, that was everything we had. And just like that, everyone's slate was wiped clean. The organization was broke. Within a week, we were done.
Boss had to take a vacation.
Boss didn't take a vacation.
Yeah, he did.
The boss abandoned us.
Boss didn't abandon us.
Simple as that. He took off, and after that, I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
Now you don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry, Toot. It's over.
After so many close calls with death, I mean, what would you do? Would you retire? Would you hide out somewhere where nobody could find you? Is that what he did?
After all this time, why tell your story now?
It's been so many years since Mike's been gone. You go missing for that long. He's probably dead or long gone. If he wasn't gone and he knew that I was telling you about all this, I'd be in a lot of trouble.
Someone wanted him dead. Despite how it ended between us, I won't deny Mike's a smart guy. A lot of people thought he was handed his position as head of the Sons. I got to know him and see a side of him few others have. I'll bet you he's still out there. Probably drinking a cold one.
If he is still alive, he's watching his back. That much I can guarantee you. He's watching his back. You hear that, Hawk? There it goes. Look at it. Hawks are one of the best apex predators you can think of. It's hungry. I know that feeling. It knows its prey's out there. And it waits. And it watches. And then at the right time, it'll jump down and strike. I am the hawk, and Mike is my prey. You hear it? Never stop. Don't let it get away.
Do you think Mike is still alive?
What the hell are you talking about? Of course he's alive. What a stupid question.
It's a good question.
You can't keep the boss down for long. He's just laying low until the heat cools off.
When was the last time you saw your father?
It's been 4 years. 4 years. 4 peaceful years.
Do you think he'll ever come back?
I don't know, honestly. I hope so. I still have a lot of questions.
Mike was a true outlaw. The SONS operated outside the law and normal behavior. It's fascinating. These men came to behave the way you see gangsters in the movies, except they were running around in real life.
Look, he still may be alive, okay? But he also may be dead. I tell you, someone was out to get him. You know, you can only outfox the Reaper so many number of times until your number comes up.
Boss has been in tighter pitches before and always come out on top. He'll come back. You wait and see. He'll turn up one day.
Do you think that Mike is still alive?
How the fuck should I know?
He hasn't been seen in St. Gregory for 4 years. That's all I have to say.
Denials falter in the shadow of 3 deaths. It's hard to report this and be taken seriously. I did lose my job for pressing too hard. Most in the community think I'm either stupid for drawing attention to this, or accuse me of fake news. I do this because there's an obligation to telling the truth. Someone has to pursue the truth wherever it goes, no matter how ridiculous a rabbit hole it may be. You have to maneuver through the confusion and through the bloodshed to bring order to the chaos.
Do you think that Mike is still alive?
Yeah, I do.
Oh wow, you seem pretty sure about that.
Yeah, I actually saw him in the summertime right after vacation.
Wait, you actually saw him?
Yeah, he's living like a hermit up in the Poconos. I can get you his address if you want.
With new knowledge in hand, the filmmakers decide to go to the address where Mike Mazurski is believed to be hiding out.
This is it, we're here. This must be it. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
What's the plan?
What's that?
What's the plan?
I guess I'm live. I hear a dog. Come on, check around that. Maybe he's not home right now, but... Shit. Maybe we come back later?
Yeah, let's just go.
It took us about an hour to get here.
Yo, who the fuck are you two motherfuckers?
You're Mike Mazurski.
Yeah.
You're Mike Mazurski.
Yeah.
I'm a director.
Oh, bullshit.
No. I'm making a film about the
I
Sons
can
of
kill
Saint
you
Gregory.
both right
no,
here.
I'm making a film about the Sons of Saint Gregory.
Oh, please. Who the fuck are you in real life? How do you know about me?
I've been interviewing everyone who's involved. They've all been in this documentary I'm making about you.
Sure.
And the Sons. Yes. And I want to interview you. I want to just get you inside. I've been hearing all these different sides of the story. I want to hear your side of the story.
My side?
Yeah.
My side?
Yeah.
My side is the only side. Don't you fucking forget about it, all right?
I won't.
Got that?
I won't.
You sure you're on a level? One shot, one kill for both of you.
No.
You sure about that
We're making a film, and we want to hear your
Huh?
side of the story. We just want to hear your side of the story, please. We came a long way just to talk to you. Can we talk to you?
Yeah, you can talk. We'll talk.
Yes?
Yeah, we can talk, man.
Okay, all right.
No bullshit, both of yous. No bullshit.
Nothing. No, I won't bullshit you at all.
All right, get moving.
Oh, there's a dog.
That's my boy Dougie.
Dougie?
You don't mess with Dougie. You mess with Dougie, he'll rip your fucking balls off.
Oh, gee. So this is it, huh?
Yeah, this is it. What the fuck else? This is paradise, man. It's a great place, man.
Yeah.
Got it?
It's perfect.
It is perfect. Dougie's the best.
This is your dog, Doug?
Yeah, I hope he bites your balls off like I told you. Good, go get him.
No.
Get him.
No.
What are you, a fucking coward? Get the fuck out of here. That dog won't hurt you. God, I hope she bites your ass off.
No, these shoes are expensive.
Listen. Oh, bullshit. I got more. Oh, I don't want to hear your shit. Listen. Get down from there, or I'll start shooting your legs off.
Okay.
We're going to do the fucking interview right in here, so let's not fuck around. God, you're really pissing me off, Mr. Director.
Okay. Well, we got some equipment and stuff. In the
Yeah.
car. And we'll just start bringing it in, and hey, we'll just bring it in.
Oh,
We'll
don't start with Dougie. I'm not in the mood.
Okay.
Get your shit. I gotta make a fucking call. Oh, I can't deal with his shit.
Where is he going?
Dude, this is great stuff. This is great. I'm gonna go out to the car really quick. You just stay here and just get some footage. Just
Hey, puppy.
just wait here. I'll be right back.
don't know. They said about doing a documentary. Get up here now. Now, I said, now.
Hey, dude, you know I'm still in here, right?
Yo, I'm on the fucking phone. Get the fuck out of my fucking face, asshole.
What the fuck is going on?
Hey.
Who's that?
What? Nobody. What are you talking about?
Come on, Trevor.
Alright, I may have set up another interview.
What? I thought Mike was the last.
Second last. These almost. What's up?
Come on, man.
What's up?
Yo, he's in there on the phone, inviting someone over.
What?
Yeah, he's calling someone.
He's not inviting anyone over, man. It's just gonna be us, okay? We're gonna do this interview. We'll get in there, we'll film his fucking ass, and we'll be out. And we'll be in the money.
Hey, Casey boy, come over here. Come here, man. Out loud.
So what's it like being out here all by yourself?
What's it like? It's great. It's peaceful. Nobody bothers me. It's just me, myself, I, and Dougie. Now, every now and then I get some assholes that keep knocking on my door, looking in my windows, but I could kill them real easy. They're not on the up and up, if you understand what I say.
Sure.
I don't know who the fuck you guys interviewed before, but man, they're probably all bullshit liars, okay? I speak the truth, and that's it. You got that? And don't you forget it. Because when people forget things like that, I get pissed off. I like you, Keith. I don't like your fucking director, though.
Look, he just wants to make this movie. That's all. He's interested in telling this story. He's interested in you.
Well, that's all he better be interested in. Because I'll put a bolt in him so fast, his mom won't know who the fuck he is. Here comes the spider. There goes the spider. There goes the spider. There goes the spider. There goes the spider.
Hey, Dougie, they ready?
All right, shoot away. 'Cause I'm not in a good mood. In fact, I'm in a pissy mood. So don't piss me off.
All right. All right. Can you state your name and clap?
Mike Mazorski.
Why did you disappear?
Why did I disappear? Because I didn't feel like getting shot at, blown up, targeted anymore. I didn't feel like it.
How do you feel about the people that you've wronged?
I didn't wrong anybody. I'm innocent. You gotta remember that, man. I didn't harm anybody. I didn't wrong anybody. Oh, you are really pissing me off. Oh, man, are you pissing me off. I don't do anything wrong to anybody. Get that through your fucking brain. You got that? Good.
Oh, hold on a second. I'm getting a text.
Dude.
Man, you're a real, I don't know what I should call you. Where did they dig you up from? What grave? What grave, buddy?
Okay, no, we're good, we're good. Sorry about that.
Man, you're pissing me off. You're just really beating the shit out of me, aren't you, pal?
No, bear with me, guys.
Yeah, bullshit. I don't understand this. How the hell can you work with somebody like this moron?
We're doing this, Mike, but...
Yeah.
I have to tell you something.
What?
Well, I'm not the only person you're going to be speaking with tonight.
Who the hell is that?
Oh, you'll see.
What do you mean we'll see? You better get this bullshit. If this is some kind of a bullshit trick.
No. This is someone you got to confront, okay, Mike?
I'll confront him, all right.
Ready?
Go ahead, open it. Open it. Well, who the fuck is it? Fuck! It's an ambush! Shit! Get the fuck up now. Listen here. I want to know right here, fucking now, who is out there. You got that motherfucker? Shit! You brought people out to kill me, didn't you?
I don't know.
Didn't you? Bullshit!
We gotta go out the back door.
We ain't going out the fucking back door. No way. Get out of here. No way. Get the fuck back here, Keith. Now.
Mike. 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 Mike.
Where's Mike?
What?
Where is he?
I can't understand you.
Hey! Keith! Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
I'm fucking hit. I'm fucking shot.
Shit.
I need your help, kid.
Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker. I can't even...
Try to sit.
I can't even move. I can't even feel anything.
You're gonna be okay. It'll be okay. Can you make it out of here?
Motherfucker. Oh, no.
What?
Oh, jeez.
You don't have to do this.
You can't stop me.
No. Oh, man. Oh, no. Ah!
Fuck.
Oh. Go ahead. Go ahead, shoot, motherfucker. Go ahead.
I will.
Listen, before you shoot me, motherfucker, I just want to know why. Why?
You don't know.
No, I don't.
You son of a bitch.
Fuck.
Molly.
This is for Mandy.
Listen, before you fucking kill me, I just want to let you know, the motherfucker that killed your sister, I fucking took the motherfucker out. He's dead. Gone.
It's too late.
I know. I just wanted to apologize. I'm sorry.
No more death.
Boss! Davey!
Boss! Are you alright? Boss! Are you alright?
Get out of here! You get her in her fucking head.
I got her in the fucking chest. She's gone.
Are you okay?
I got her in the chest.
Yeah,
Are you alright, man? Are you alright? You wanna go to the hospital? It's a bomb! It's a bomb! Oh, fuck! Go!
I'm stuck on something!
Holy shit! Did you see that fireball? It was enormous.
Go check on that guy. Are you okay, Keith? Wow. I didn't think you guys were gonna make it.
Of course, boss. We weren't letting you down. You guys want to go get a pizza?
Pizza sounds good by me.
Sounds good, Tootie.
Let's go, boss. Let's get a pizza.
Let's go.
You got it, man. Let's roll.